Okay, today we're going to talk about upgrading the operating system on your TI84 calculator. I'm just pulling up a web browser here, and I'm going to start by going to TI site, www.education.ti.com. And this should take me to TI's site for their graphing calculators and such. So I'm going to go to Downloads and Activities, and the first thing I'm going to do here, and I'm going to go to Computer Software where it says this, and I'm going to first download the TI Connect software. Now if you already have the TI Connect software on your computer, you can skip through this part of the video and move ahead until you get to the next step. Now here we can download several different things for the calculator, and what I'm going to download first is the TI Connect software for Windows. We're going to do that, and I can choose some different languages. This is English is going to be the right one for me. I can just say continue as a guest, or you can log in if you have an account with TI. And I'm going to save that file. When this finishes downloading, I'll open my Downloads folder and find this file and run it. This will install this software. If you have an older version of the Connect software and you want to replace it, you'll need to uninstall it first. Okay, so I should be able to right click on this, open the containing folder. There's the folder, the application I just downloaded. I'm going to run that. And this is version 1.61. This is the latest version as of today. You may see that it's the 31st day of July 2012 when I'm making this particular video. But if you go through something like this, you should be able to get the latest version. I accept the license agreement. Just use the default location there, and let this thing install, and this may take a few minutes. And once this installs, then I'll run this software and connect up my calculator. Now I'm going to need to connect my calculator to the computer, and I'm going to do that if it's one of the with some kind of link cable. If it's a newer calculator, you can connect up with a USB. It'll have a standard USB on one end that connects to the computer, and a mini USB port that connects to the port on the calculator. You got a TI84. Similarly, you can upgrade the operating system on any of the plus calculators, 84 plus, 83 plus. All the TI84s are pluses. The older 83s, if they have the plus, then they are upgradable. The 83s without the plus are not upgradable. But they have a different kind of cable for them. So let's go ahead and go through this. Okay, now once this software is installed, you should be able to go to All Programs and come down here in your Programs and find TI Tools, and you'll see TI Connect, and it will start that. Okay, so now this is what the TI Connect software looks like. So if you have the software, you could start right here in the video and just go to this point here. Now what we want to do is connect our calculator with our cable, and we can go to a couple of things. One thing we can do is go to Device Explorer, and it'll search and find our calculator, Need to make sure it's turned on and connected. Alright, there it goes. It's the first place it looked. That's the calculator that I have connected. I have a TI84 Plus Silver Edition. And so if I press connect to that, it will come into the calculator, connect up to this particular calculator, and notice that it has the screen image, variables that I have in it, settings on the device, lists that I have stored, matrices, variables that I have things stored, programs. Okay, so if I have a lot of programs, I can look at those and back them up. And these are things that I have in the flash archive as well. Okay, so I might want to back these things up. For example, I might want to take my programs here, and I can actually do this a couple of different ways. One thing I can do is go to my computer here and go to wherever I want, to some folder. I think I have a folder set up for this. TI84 programs. And what's kind of cool here is I can go to that folder, go over here, I can actually go like this, hold down Shift, and select all the programs that I have, and just drag them over to this folder, and they'll copy over there so that I can access these particular programs again. So I think this is going to work. Yeah, it's in the process of transferring these 16 files. Now, so if you have some programs you want to, you may want to save these things. Okay, now you may also want to actually back up your device as well. So we can go to Actions and say back up the device. That will back up everything, not just the program, some specific programs, but all of the entire device. So you can back it up. You can also do a screen capture. You can change the time on the clock. We can go to device information, and this will tell us some information about this particular device, my particular calculator. And it will tell me which version of the operating system I'm using. You can also find out which operating system you're using by pressing the second button and then the plus, which will get you to memory on your calculator, and that will tell you what operating system we're using. Now this is operating system 2.53. I think there's at least 2.55 or newer is available, so I'm going to upgrade the operating system on my calculator. Okay, we can also go to right up here. Okay, and this will update all things, including the computer software, the operating system. If I've purchased any apps or it has any installed apps, also it'll upgrade those to the new version, including the free apps installed and any I've purchased. So I'm going to have all of these checked, so it's going to update all of these things. Now, it's a good idea to back up your programs, because sometimes when you upgrade the operating system, you can lose some programs. So you want to be sure that you've done that. I'm going to select just the operating system to start with and download it to my device. Okay, Okay, this is going to take a little while. I'll probably cut a little bit out of the video here. Okay, now this is done. I should be able to look at my calculator now. When I turn it on, it'll say RAM cleared, and it'll say press alpha F1 to F4 to locate some shortcut menus that were not available before. Now they are. And if I just do second mode quit, that's cleared. If I put second memory and choose about, it says I have version 2.55. And so I have successfully upgraded the operating system.